Needling 50-cent pieces and $1 coins. Let's see if we are live and we can figure out how it's going. Hope everyone's well. Not sure if we are listening to people just yet. It's going to be soon though. Just making sure that the sound is okay. Everything's on. Everything's working. It sounds like, or feels like we are ready to go. Hello, Craig. How you going? Welcome. There we go. Hello, Wisey. Kevin, how you going? Welcome. Rob. And there we have it. Everything sounds great. New speaker setup. Don't know if you can tell that, but I feel like we are getting ready to go and everything seems to be well. I've got a ton of people coming in now. Glenn, Craig, Peter J, my mod, how you going? Welcome. Alan, how's things? Christopher, everything is going great here. Got a few people on so we can get straight into the live stream. 50-cent pieces and $1 coins tonight. I hope everyone is doing okay. Let's see if we can find some good coins. Some coins for the book and for the wider collection tonight. And yes, let's get stuck into it. There's enough people online to make me happy that the notifications have gone out and everyone is on board. Hello, Kevin. How you going? Welcome. Gary, if I haven't said hello already, hello. Everyone's saying good day in the chat. That's fantastic. Oh, there we go. We have a tall ships in the first roll. So we've got a shot at a nice coin, but also a shot at the dot. The dots between the eights. We haven't got one of those tonight. It'd be nice to see one of those for the live stream, just to show everyone what the dots is all about. Their error, the die chip of the eights between the dots. But this is not a bad looking coin, so I'm happy to put that to the side at the moment. And what's going on with Triple C? I'm sure he's pretty busy. I haven't spoken to him for a little while, but I'm sure that others in the community have been touching base with him. But unfortunately, I don't know what's going on. I'm sure there's a very, very good reason. Oh, we are through our first roll, and the tall ships is the only one that we got going on. Kevin Broadstock, also from Adelaide, South Australia. Got a few of those in. A few people in from the continent, the UK, the US. Oh, there's a 2010. We're going to check that for a rotation error. No, not tonight. Hello, Linda. How you going? Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Sending luck my way. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Rob. And so we are into the coins. Another shot at a rotation. It'd be nice to get a rotation error tonight at some point, but that's not going to be it. I'm great. Feeling lucky tonight. I don't have as many coins as I would like, but I am feeling lucky with what I've got. The rules for the 50-cent coin hunt, anything that needs to go in the book will go in the book. Any of the keepers that we see, generally the same kinds of keepers. Errors, the Centenary of Federations, low minted coins, the 85 and the 93. Be great to grab one of those. Hello, Mark. How you going? Dedicated chat. Yes, that is true. All the chatters, all the viewers, the community members on a regular. Thank you very much for coming in and supporting the channel. And Craig Collects is in. If you haven't gone and seen his channel, he's been doing great hunts lately. Same as Tassie Coin Hunter. I missed his live stream last night, but I watched his video from tonight. Let's have a look and see if this is a crop circle and it's 2014. No, it doesn't look that way. Looking for any other errors on that one. No, not tonight. Not tonight. A few people in. Thank you very much, Wisey. And we are well into the hunt now, looking for something worthwhile. No worries, Alan. Alan's Aussie Fauna and Flora has got a channel of his own with a bit of coin content, but a lot of flora and fauna content, which is great. It's great to see people getting out there and putting stuff on YouTube. Small content creators like myself. There's lots of them out there. Sydney Coins Live. And if I do forget to shout you out, please let me know so that I can shout you out. This is a royal visit, but it's not in great condition. Phil Bryden too, he also does a bit of content on his other hobby. Oh, something underneath here. Ah, we go. South Australia. I think I saw a comment today about a viewer who finds it very hard to find South Australia Centenary of Federations. This is not in great nick, so it might go back to the bank, let someone else have a shot at it. But that's a nice Centenary of Federation to be getting on with, that's for sure. I feel like I've been getting a fair amount of Centenary of Federation coins lately after a very dry streak over about 6 months. Don't know how long it will last, but happy to be finding some of those. Is it 2014? Is it going to be a crop circle? No, it's not. And no emu egg error on the leg either. So that's not too bad. And we'll see. Oh, another Centenary of Federation, Victoria. We're having a few shots at a Victoria lately as well. It's not in particularly good nick either, but I'll take it on the table there. Gary's been picking up a few feds in the 20-cent department. That's very nice. I have found them very hard to come by. I was also talking or had a comment about finding a wavy, 66 wavy today. It might have even been you. But yeah, I'd like to get a wavy. I think everyone would. But I don't think I'll be doing any wavy hunts. They can be a little bit tough to sit through. There's not much to find other than the feds. And we get a Millennium coin, but no, not incused. Although I have been very lucky with the incused lately, that's for sure. What's that comment there? I think it was today's episode where I picked up a 2 Queensland 50-cent feds. Ah, yes. Haven't watched today's episodes just yet. Oh, it was another shot at a Millennium. And no, it's not incused either. Oh, there's a bit of green. Don't want any of that. Linda, you've been waiting for one. Victoria. Rob says the 50s and the 10s are worse. Yeah, that is true. Bad on the eyes. Very hard to noodle very small coins when you're doing it for videos because you have to... Oh, a Fiji. You have to have it fairly far away from your face so you can have the camera in between you and the coin, so it can be quite tough. There's a Fiji from 1976, another one that we get there. Time for a languages coin, says Peter. Yes, that would be fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, and a changeover. Hello, Brian. How you going? Very early over there, mate. Sorry about that. Glad you could drop in. Linda's got an incused flag. So now you've got 3. That's fantastic. and we are getting on with it. And I suppose a couple of items I suppose we might ask the chat, not that we want to give anyone any grief, but I think last week I talked about the ballot for the Blueies coins. I did make a comment in some of my videos, but I did not get into the ballot for any of the Bluey coins, the silver or the uncirculated $1, which is a bit of a shame in the ballot, although my father, who I usually buy coins for, he went into the ballot and he did get some. Now, I don't know if he got one or two, but I may be able to get his for a little bit to do a video. There's another 2001, but not a Centenary Federation. And it seems like the general consensus is that this one was oversubscribed, and a lot of the coin community, certainly that watches me and makes comments on my videos, didn't get a chance to get one. Although I did see a short from Howard Fines, and he did get one in his short, which was great. Lucky. Oh, you're lucky, Rob. Fantastic. Some people have to be lucky. That's the whole point of the ballot, spreading it around a little bit. I have been lucky in the past to get some of the silver coins, especially the $2 coins. So missing out on a Bluey silver $2 silver coin is not a life-changing experience, although it'd be nice to get what is turned out to be a $300 or $400 coin. Not that I get them to flip them, but it would have been nice. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. I can't complain too much about FOMO. I do a lot of coins and I get a lot of good coins that not everyone in the community can get. So if you got one, congratulations. I am happy for you. There's another 2010. Let's go. No, not rotated. $19.95. No. Yeah, I actually I was notified earlier in the month, and it said that you had to register to get the ballot, which I registered for myself, and I registered my uncle and my father so that they were interested and they wanted to get a shot. It can be a bit of a pain that you don't automatically get the email. Another rotation error. Ooh. Although there was a serious amount of advertising this time around. Again, very similar to the last time the Blueies came out. 2001, let's have a look. Oh, it is a Centenary of Federation. It's Tasmania. Also not in great nick. Oh, the obverse is pretty good, but the reverse there has a bit of wear, a bit of colour. And so we are, again, doing reasonable on the Centenary of Federations. But we are on the second last roll. There is no rotation on that, 2010. So I'm doing all right. Doing all right. And Brian got them from Aussie Post. I've never been able to get any of those coins from Aussie Post. Maybe it's just my Aussie Post, or how hard it is to get things from the Aussie Post in the main suburbs. I'm not sure. And maybe because I don't spend a lot of time talking to the staff at the Aussie Post, they don't know me or hold anything for me. But I know that does happen, and it's always good, whether it's the Aussie Post or your bank, to keep in good graces with them. They can help you out sometimes. Well, we're on the last 50-cent roll, which has been a bit quicker than I would have thought, but we are doing okay. The chat is hanging on. Thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by and watching me noodle through the 50s and the ones. There's 34 people on, which is fantastic. Thanks for the support, everyone. Coloured strawberry for Ian, but no birthday cakes yet. Oh. No crop circle on that one. What did Wisey get? Got a post office 6:50 in the morning and was the first and got both. Well done. They only had one silver coin in your post office. See, that's That's the tricky thing, isn't it? The post offices don't get a great deal of them. And that can be, if you're relying on the post office, you can be quite disappointed if they only get one or two. Here's another Millennium Year coin, but it's not incused. So that this last roll so far, not much last roll luck, although I got another opportunity at an incused with a really nice shiny looking 2000. Oh, no, not quite. Not quite. And a 2017, which I thought was going to be an Eddie Marbo, but it's just a coat of arms. I think that's what I saw Tassie get. All right, so 50-cent pieces. What did we get? Victoria, Centenary of Federation. Tasmania, Centenary of Federation. South Australia in a great coin, but not in great condition. That one's probably going to go back for someone else who might need it so badly that they would keep that. I've got a couple of those, so I'm going to pass on that one. A 1988 Tall Ships, no dot though, no dot, and a coin from Fiji, which is fairly heavily worn, so that one might go back to the bank as well. And I do have a number of 1976s. So let's crack into the ones and see if we can get that Qantas. Loving it if we get the Qantas. See how we go. And so, there's a couple of shiny ones in there. We'll see how we go. 1984. I'll have to be very careful not to pass up any mint mark coins. Oh, I've got to move the other coins. Hang on a second. Make room for that. And I saw the shiny coin there was a King Charles, so unless it's a bluey, it might not be the Qantas. Thank you very much, Maria. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by and your good wishes there. Your good luck. No rotation this time around on that Centenary of Federation. 1986. And working hard to find the Qantas. 2024. Not a bluey. And a Dancing Man? Yes, a Dancing Man, of course. There's a real flaw in the ballot system when you're not notified either way. Yes, that is correct. If you are not notified, then that is a flaw in their system. A 97, not a small head, a large head. Sir Charles Kingsford Smith. And the year of the Outback. And so we are done with our first roll, I think that is. See if we can get anything else. Hello, Scott. How you going? Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Oh, 2025. No, I'm still holding on to some of these 2025s. No mintage numbers are out. Oh, while I'm here, I might as well check and see if the annual report is due out, which it is due out soon, but it's not out yet, although Albanese was in America, so we don't have many sitting days for the Parliament. I actually thought we might get some notifications through the government legislation website while Parliament sat in the last couple of weeks for a few days. 2022, that's very shiny. Phil found a 2009 Crispy last week that had a C and a kangaroo in the centre above the large kangaroo. Have I ever found one? No. I know that Eugene, who again couldn't be here tonight, has found one of those, and that is the Master Mint mark from 2009 when they upgraded the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, and I am spewing that he found that one, and I have not yet. And I always look out for the 2009 with the Master Mint mark on it. That's a fantastic coin, and I would love to find one of those in circulation. So, well done, Rob. G'day, Dave. How you going? Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. 2006. Let's have a look at a rotation. No, not tonight. Not tonight. Haven't had any shots at any mules yet either. 2000 Mob of Roos. There's another 2001. Is it going to be International Year of Volunteers or a rotated Centenary of Federation? Oh, it's an International Year of Volunteers. So no rotation available on that one. And an 85 with no rabbit ear. And so 37 people on, 16 likes. That's a fantastic percentage of likes to viewers. So thank you very much, anyone that's hit the thumbs up and is still sticking around watching the $1 noodle. And we are getting through it. Here we go. We're going to 2024. What's it going to be? It's going to be something. AFLW Premiership Season Best and Fairest Award. I'll take that for the moment. I'll take that. I haven't got anything else. Sometimes I get a bit... There's another 2025 $1 coin. Sometimes I get a bit disheartened that the live stream on Tuesday can be quite different from my usual weekly videos that I put out. Andy L, how you going? Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. 2016, but not the changeover. And we are getting through. Do I look out for the 2008 whale tail? I don't think I do. I don't know if I know that one. Tell me about it. Tell us all about it. I'm well. I'm well, Andy. $2019, not a dollar discovery. I keep looking at 1993. Have a look if there's a mint mark on that one so I don't pass it up. There's no mint mark, but we've got a bit of a cud up here. It's a bit dirty though, so I might throw that one back. I do have a number of cuds, and especially that location is quite often die chipped up. There we go. $2019, not a dollar discovery. 1984, in pretty good nick, but it's just a standard. Although, hello Freddie, I haven't found anything good in the ones, that's for sure. I thought this might be a rabbit ear, but it's just a toning right in the place where a rabbit ear should be. The large kangaroo has a split tail. That large kangaroo there, split tail. No, I don't think I've seen that one, although I'm assuming that would be a cud. I have seen cuds around the one and the tail, but don't know that's called the whale tail. 2007, APEC. All right, so we're on at the very end of the tail of the large kangaroo, so it looks like a fishtail. Oh, okay, so it's a cud or die chip back there. Sorry, I'll get some of the purists angry at me if I keep calling every single thing a cud. Die chip. Oh, another 2024. Let's have a look. Another AFLW Premiership Season Best and Fairest. That'll go down on the table. Good on you, Dave. That could very well be the case, although it's probably a little bit early over there. 2001. Let's have a look. No, not rotated today, unfortunately. Oh, you've got two, Andy. Well done. Linda's seen one, so there you go. Anything with the... Oh, there's a 2016, is that right? Yes. And that's in pretty good nick too. So I'm going to be keeping that one. The low minted 100 years of Anzac. And they are not very good in the light. Too shiny. And another, well, 2023 this time. And it's an AFLW Premiership Season Cup. So we got the Cup and the Best and Fairest Award, the 23 and the 24. $2022. Let's let it be a Gatch 3. No, it's just a Mob of Ruse. What have we got here? 2014. It's not bad, Nick. Oh, Andy L, you must have missed the Monday video. I think there was a slight rotation in the Monday video, so I think I've got my quota for the year. Not that I wouldn't mind another one. Yes, surely. That's what I thought too. Surely I'm due for a 180-degree rotation. That'd be fantastic. Even a 90-degree rotation would be great. King Charles. Not going to be a bluey today, though. No problems. You can always go back and have a look if you really need to. Here's a... Well done. 2 slight rotations. Yes. Wasn't it one in 1999? Sometimes I do so much noodling, it's hard to remember my last or previous videos. It took me a long time to find my first Freddy, but you cannot find them if you don't look. Realistically. So yeah, got to keep at it. There we go. That's what I thought about the mule as well. You've got to keep at it. All right, we're getting down to the last few rolls. We've got 40 people on. Thank you very much, everyone, for dropping by and supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. Oh, there's another 2025, and that's in pretty good nick. That'll go to my pile. I might another couple of weeks, and I think I should be done getting it enough of those for my wider collection. Is that a 2001? Let's have a look. It is, but it's not rotated either. Whoosh. Yeah, never give up if you can help it. Is this a bluey? No, I'm seeing... Oh, that's a cud, though. That is definitely a 2024 with a rabbit ear cud. So I'm very happy with that. I haven't seen one of those for a long time, since I got one of my first clear rolls of the King Charles. So 2023s and 2024s. So we have a 2024 in pretty good nick with a rabbit ear. So very happy with that. Very clean looking rabbit ear too. Got 4 legs on the usual 3-legged roo. There's a bit of a ding there in the middle, which is not great, but bag marks are not necessarily bad for a error. So I'm going to put that, definitely put that one up the front and center. So far, for me, that's probably going to be my plum of the hunt, realistically, with all those other reasonably well collected coins. 1993, give me a mint mark just to make up. No, not today, not today. And another 2019 without the preview mark. Thank you. And so if we wrap up in these last few coins, we talked about the bluey ballot. It seems that the general consensus is that it was a bit of something that not everyone participated in, although we do have a few viewers who were successful. We know that currently there's been no recent legislation come out in the last week or so anyway. So there's new coins advised, although I think my video from tomorrow night will advise of the newest coins that have been legislated. So if you want to check out the new coins that have been legislated, that'll be in tomorrow's video, the Wednesday news video. And yes, and that was about it. Oh, there was something else I wanted to bring up, but now I've forgotten it. Oh, the annual report. The annual report is not yet out. And Parliament sits again, I think, next week. Albanese will come back. Prime Minister will come back. And I think Parliament sits again. Hopefully, hello, Andy Pandy. How you going? Hopefully we'll get some legislation next week. And the annual report will get signed off. It should be, what are we in, the 21st? 21st of October. It should be in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It should have already been signed off now by the Minister. And it should be ready to be approved through the Parliament. Another 1993 without a mint mark. Dave got the bluey. Well done. And Linda's put a comment about having the 2024 with a head cut on the king. Very nice. And Andy Pandy's in. So another 2025. We'll have a look at that. I haven't seen any 2025s. I personally haven't seen any 2025s with any cuds on them, although I believe there has been some found. I can't remember who in my chat said that, but I keep my eyes out for the 2025 mob of ruse with some kinds of errors. It's a 2020, but it's a mob of ruse. Wow. Not a Qantas. But always keeping the eye out for the new one, especially the new coins. Keeping them until I know what the mintage is, or at least until I know that it's over like 3 or 4 mil, and then I'm not going to keep them anymore. And we're on the last roll. Yes, Maria. It is good to know if you're in a community and everyone says, no, I didn't get it, but there are some people who did. It is good to know that at least someone's getting a crack at some of this stuff. What is going on here? That's a dancing man, but I think that's environmental damage. It looks... yeah, it doesn't look like it is a struck through or anything like that. It's quite dirty. Oh, no, it's gunk. Yuck. It's just gunk. And now I've got it under my fingernails. It's a good thing I always wash my hands after these noodles because it can be quite gross after doing 50s and 1s. Silver Fox is in. G'day, Silver. How you going? Welcome. There's another 2025. And so we've got a few of those 2025s. I think it's now a couple of weeks I've been getting the 2025s in smaller numbers, and maybe in the next couple of weeks I'll have enough to satisfy myself that I'm not going to get us particularly, it's not going to be a particularly low minted coin. Having said that, this dancing man's in pretty good nick. Slightly off center as well. Bit of an extra rim on that 5 side. Didn't we find one of those last week? I can't remember if it was a 2005. Silver Fox has a video out. Yes. I'll have a look. Wisey, thank you for letting me know that. Silver Fox, and anyone else who wants to check out Silver Fox, go and do that. Oh, look at that. In the last 5 coins, I got a 2000, but it's not a mule. So at least I had one shot at a mule. But not to be tonight. And so we are winding right down. 2014, high minted. And the last one's an 85 without the rabbit ears. Well, so in the ones, I've got a couple of best and fairest. I'll probably go back. So will the cup. I've got some of those in very, very good condition. This one might stay in the collection. This is a 2016 100 Years of Anzac. It's in pretty good nick too, so I might swap it out for something else that's not so great. And then I suppose the plum of the hunt, even including the Centenary Federations from the 50-cent piece, is going to be this rabbit ear card. It's not particularly large, but it's from 2024, so it's a relatively nice coin. See, Alan and everyone else, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you very much for coming on, watching, commenting, giving the thumbs up, the likes. Oh, zoomed in too far. And just appreciating you supporting the channel. So everyone have a great weekend. Sorry, a great week if you're still working for the rest of the week. And let's look out for the annual report, which should be coming out fairly soon. Check out my new coin video for tomorrow night. You'll be surprised. Well, maybe you won't if you've checked the legislation, but there's new coins coming out. So check that out. But everyone else, thank you very much for watching. And as you know, I will be back for more noodling in a few days. So I'll see you then. Bye.